technician. 17-0 with the tech. Gets it done to start off for Danbury.
Here we go at 113 pounds. There you see Juan Garcia, a freshman for Danbury, coming in at 19-4. And for Fairfield Warde, Dan Ebert, also a freshman at 17-8. And a lot of these lightweights for Fairfield Warde, they're underclassmen, but they have picked up big wins this season. Bryant and Ebert. And quickly, Chris Bryant going to work. Quick takedowns again.
Bryant at 113. He's only a sophomore, and Coach Shook said he's the funniest kid on the team. First year on varsity, trying to follow in his brother Dylan's footsteps. There's 3 sets of brothers on this Danbury team, so they keep it all in the family out there in Danbury land.
Wrestling since the 3rd grade.
Oh yeah.
But it's his first year as a varsity regular.
Dan Ebert, only a freshman as they get back into the summer. 17-8. And he's very experienced at the youth level. Coach Shaughnessy is actually the coach down there too, so a nice little feeder program from the middle school and elementary school level up to the freshman varsity. And Ebert, his brother's a 2nd grader, so he's in there as well. He's a leg rider, great mat wrestler, long and lakey kind of style guy, and pretty unorthodox.
You see Chris Bryant attempt to try and work in a half and spiral it out to get his opponent on his back. We saw that earlier. Under a minute left to go here in the opening period at 113 pounds. Ebert led up for the escape point. Work back from the neutral position. Quick reach in from Bryant. Nothing there. And a good sprawl on Ebert. So those long arms, which is pretty unconventional for a 113-pounder with Chris Bryant. He's able to close his grip in on a cradle and immediately get behind his opponent for 2 points. Sloppy there, though, from Chris Bryant. Nothing yet in terms of giving up the reversal point as he's holding on to the right leg of Ebert. Ebert trying to hold on with that grip. If he lets go, he could be in no man's land. 5 seconds remain here in the first period at 113. That's how the first period will end. So Ebert on the verge of reversing Chris Bryant, but the sophomore from Danbury able to hold on to that grip. As you see moments ago, Ricky Shook telling his 113-pounder to wrestle from the bottom. First move off the whistle to start the second period. Ebert trying to work in legs. Ebert trying to ride Chris Bryant. Bryant up to his base, sitting out. Verge of the reversal. There it is. 2 more points for the 113-pounder out of Danbury.
Yeah, great work from Bryant. Just kept fighting, and now he's trying to get those shoulders down. It looks like he could get it right now with the pin. And Bryant's so tough and strong for 113. He's always moving, always constantly moving.
Double arm bar in on Dan Ebert.
He's just pulling and
53 seconds to go in the second period. And they're close to the center circle. Bryant could have tried to reload that and just sit out. Here he is working from the top against Dan Ebert.
Yeah, Ebert, nice job defensively, not getting back on his shoulders and allowing a pin to happen for Danbury. And Bryant just trying to work his moves, trying to get up top, headlock area. outwear the young Ebert.
And we saw him trying to work that half spiral on Dan Ebert. 10 seconds to go here in the middle period. 9-1. Chris Bryant ahead of Dan Ebert of Fairfield Warde at 113 pounds. Now we'll go to the third period with the score 9-1. Ebert's going to work from the bottom. Wrestled for 5 years in the Warde feeder program. Big challenge for him, though, as a freshman, has been dealing with upperclassmen strength, and you do see some juniors and seniors wrestle as low as 113. It does happen. That is an obstacle, though, for a freshman at that weight.
Yeah, it's tough, and usually the...
Take a look at Jason Shaughnessy, the coach for Fairfield Warde.
15 years at the helm. He's actually a Jersey boy. 1991 graduate of Lakeland Regional. 3-time district champ, 3-time regional place winner in his day. Went off to Springfield College. And 70% of his matches as captain his senior years. He knows a little bit about wrestling, a little thing or two.
After graduation, he said he didn't want to go all the way back home, so we decided around here, where it's about midway between Springfield and back home in Passaic County, New Jersey, and he's been here at Fairfield Warde.
His wife, Karen, 13 years. They have 3 children. And Cole, the oldest, at 10, won his first wrestling tournament last week, and coach coaches him.
So we give our congratulations out to Cole. Chris Bryant, though, getting more back points against Dan Ebert here, going up 11-1. Under 40 seconds to go now in the match at 113. Right now, Bryant in line for a major decision with a Fairfield Warde freshman.
Bryant, just a technician, just keep going, picking up points. Gonna get some more right there. There's a pin with 9 seconds left in the third. And Bryant brings it home with a pin for Danbury. Wow.
So the sophomore with a third period pin in the closing seconds to improve to 14-6. A tough match to swallow if you're Dan Ebert, giving up the full 6 points with only about 10 seconds left as we see the replay. And he was trying to go for that half spiral the entire time, and he's able to work it and turn him over.
He just kept working, outworked Ebert. And the last couple seconds picks up the big pin. Another bonus point matchup for Danbury.
So with the 6 points there on the pin, Danbury goes ahead now 11-0 as we move on here to 120 pounds.